on yet. That's okay. I'm gonna talk like there is people on, and when people show up, I will address that when it happens. Whoa. I'm gonna be getting up and moving around a lot, so that's why my camera is adjusted for standing right now. Because I will be moving around a lot because your girl's ADHD. Who would have thunk? Sorry. that's a call from a YouTuber. A different YouTuber. But yeah, I'm just here having fun. If anybody joins, cool. Not, that's also chill. I'm gonna be showing a bunch of my art stuff today, probably later. Yeah, I don't have my recent sketchbook. I'll be showing that in a different live or a different video. I was asked to do a art video, so I might do that later as like a separate video. I was asked to do that on my oh my gosh, I almost said MySpace. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, what is it? I have a channel on. Why do I want to say GroupMe? It's not GroupMe. It's WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Oh my gosh. I have a channel on WhatsApp, and I put up a poll, and you guys said you wanted to see art. So I will show you guys. This is a lot of my older art stuff and some unfinished art stuff. And some of it's like really old, like when I was like a really little kid. So I'll be showing some of that, but I also have my real sketchbook, but I don't have it here right now, so I'll show you guys that in a different video. Sorry, I look homeless. Today felt like a not trying to look pretty day. So I'm not. Okay, how are you guys? No one's here yet. I'm asking how are you. Okay. I know this is bad, but this is just a test video. Yeah, I'll get some better videos up soon, I promise. I did film a video with Dawn, and I haven't posted it yet, and that's because I haven't finished editing it. But I'm also debating whether or not to post it just because it didn't work out the way we wanted it to. And it would be a short one. It'd be like 10 minutes. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that. But I might post it. I might not. If I don't post it, I'll refilm a similar video later. And I'll tell you guys what was going on with that. Yeah. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. I probably shouldn't be singing copyrighted music. That's not gonna be good. Oh my gosh, okay, so there's 3 people on. Hello, 3 people. 12 people. Hey, 12 people. How are you? My wonderful, beautiful people. It's my first ever live stream. It's just for fun. I'm gonna start showing some of my old art now because I have an audience now. Okay, so let's start with the newest thing that I've made just because why not? So I made this sword. It's just a sword. No special reason. I like the design I did on the end, but yeah. I have a lot of homeschooled friends, and they all like to draw weapons, and so I was like, I want to try drawing weapons, and so I started drawing weapons. So that's a weapon I drew. I have a lot more weapons in my newer sketchbook, which I will show in a different video because I don't have it with me. But it is a really cool sketchbook, and I think I'll tell you the story of that later, of how I got it, because it's cool. Okay, so longtime viewers of my channel will know that I have a really cool Spider-Gwen costume. And so one day I got bored and I was like, I'm gonna draw like a perspective image of like shooting a web. So like the perspective is like this, like they're like that, and like you're looking at the hand like this. And this was back when I hadn't done a lot of anatomy, so clearly it's not fantastic, but I think it looks pretty cool. I did cross-hatching. It's an interesting style that I did, and I think it's fun. Okay, okay, so this one is a charcoal drawing. And I think it turned out pretty good. Again, perspective. It's a goofy perspective. I don't really know why I did it, and it's not like a great perspective. I did this like 3 years ago. It's a picture of like gold bars, and they're like up on like a pedestal of some sort. I don't know, I did this because I was bored, and I was really into charcoal at one point, like really into charcoal, and I don't know why. You know, like, if you're an artist, you know sometimes you switch mediums and you just get really into one medium. I got really into charcoal for a while, and I still kind of am, but I'm not doing a lot of it right now. Okay, I'm gonna get into some of like metaphorical. No, I'm gonna do something funny first. Okay, so randomly one day I got bored and I was using my good paper to sketch, which is dumb because I shouldn't waste my good paper to sketch. Oh, by the way, this is my good paper. I'm not very fancy and I don't have the good stuff, but it's just illustration paper. It's just artist loft illustration paper. That's most of what I draw on, except for my sketchbook, which is like handmade paper, which is kind of annoying because I like to do watercolor, and so I have to use watercolor paper for watercolor, and then I have to use acrylic pens and alcohol pens on illustration paper, and then I blah blah blah, whatever. So one day I got bored and I randomly drew a Coca-Cola Zero bottle. I don't know why I did that, and then I drew a better sketch of it, but I never finished it, and I don't know why I did that. But here you go. There's that. I like Coke Zero. In fact, I have one right here. Hello. Not spawn because I've got 400 subscribers. You wouldn't 403, I think. You wouldn't. Don't even think I got a sponsor. No way. No way. Okay. So, jokes at my own expense. I'm funny. I'm kidding. Okay. So, let's get into some more metaphorical things. You'll learn about me in this quite deeply because artists, real artists, put themselves into all of their work, and I have a lot of different works that I do, lots of different kinds of art, and this is very important to me. So, hold on a second. I'm just gonna look at some stuff really quick. Give me a second. I've never done a live stream before, so I have literally not looked at anything on here. I just started it. I don't even know what I can do with this. I don't even know what I can do with this. Not a lot. Okay, let's move on. I don't want to bore you. So this is a picture of a bunch of potion bottles. Because I love fantasy. I love D&D. And I love that kind of stuff. And I had a bunch of friends in a campaign at one point that were making potions. Like custom ones. And it was really cool. So this one is about myself. It says, high pressure, store carefully. And the shelves get darker and darker as they go down. And I did this a long time ago, so I don't remember what all the bottles were. But each individual vial and bottle was representative of an emotion that I feel and that I hold inside of me. And some of the bottles are reminiscent of what they are, and some of them aren't. So, if I remember anything correctly, this one was heartbreak, because for the longest time I was very upset that I was, like, single. And I felt like no one would love me. Like, I was like, no, I'm ugly, or I'm this, or I'm that. I'm a lot better now. And I think I'm getting better at that as a person, but that's a little too deep. But yeah, that was one of the things. This one was like jealousy. I was a little jealous when I made this picture. I was a little jealous. I'm a little better at being not jealous, because jealousy, you get nothing good from jealousy. This one was like sadness and like kind of like depression, because I was going through a little bit of depression when I made this as well. And then you got the swirlies. Look at that, swirls. Again, getting better. This one was, I think this one was like hatred. Or not hatred, I think it was just anger. Like, just angry. This one was a little bottle of anxiety, and it's got little bubbles in it, because anxiety is kind of a bubbly, sharp thing. I feel like if you drank that bottle, it would make your nose burn. Like it's, alright? It's fizzy, okay? I don't remember what that one is. It's brown. These ones are supposed to be the darkest, deepest, hardest emotions. Like, these ones are like the really, really dark thoughts, like the sad, dark thoughts. And then this is like, you know, the most mad of the madness, and the most sad of the sadness, and the most jealous and vile you can be. Like, these are like the saddest, darkest parts that you keep low and put in small containers to keep really tight inside of you. And yeah. And I think this one was numbness. And this one was, I think this one was actually like a reserve bottle of joy, I think was what it was supposed to be. Like, I think this was the, like if I was ever really not okay, that was my like backup joy. But I never really opened it. Well, I mean, I did, but it not often. So yeah, that's that. Little sad. Also, wait, can I say I like the spider? I forgot that I put a spider here, and I don't know why I did that, but I like it. Yeah, so that one's really deep. It's actually one of my favorite things I've ever made. And for no reason in particular. It's just really deep, and it means a lot to me. Okay, we have one person on. Hello, one person. Is there a way for me to see? Oh, no. I guess I can. Well, you're cool, one person that's still here. Okay. This one is also representative. I randomly had charcoal all over my fingers from making one of the previous pieces of charcoal. And I just touched this paper on accident, and I got charcoal all over this paper. And then I was like, this looks like this, and that looks like that. And so I started drawing on it with a black pen. And then I decided to draw a border, and it's kind of like this like peace barrier, and it's keeping all of the dark, scary crazies inside of this peace bubble. And that is kind of what that means to me. Is it's crazy. It's like this is like the scary stuff and that I don't like to think about. And it's like the sad stuff. Oh, I just realized I'm holding it upside down technically. There you go. Like the DNA is like things things that I can't control about myself. This is like a horn shape because it's like loud noises and things that bother me. This is supposed to like, look like barbed wire, like these lines right here. Um, this one's supposed to look like a measuring tape because for a while I I felt like I was like fat, and I felt like I that somehow made me not. I don't know. That's not true, by the way. If you think that, don't. You're beautiful. Um, I had to get used to that thought, and also to remind myself that I'm not. I'm not. I'm fine. I'm okay. And that's the thing. A lot of people, when I tell them I feel like I'm fat, they're like, "You're not fat," and I'm like, "I understand that. I know that I'm not. I'm not overweight, but I feel like I am, and that makes me feel like I should do better." And it's like, and it's all a self-image thing. It's all not real. And for some people, that's like a legitimate thing, but for me, it's all psychological. Like, I'm not. I'm fine. I just don't think I am. Okay, and then you have some crazy little bug looking dudes and some scary faces in there. And there's a power button. I don't know why I drew that. I don't know. I was just going off that day with whatever I could think of. Um, yeah. There's not a ton in here. I just really like, uh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a cool picture. Okay. This one right here is a tri-panel Easter painting that I didn't finish and I need to finish. I made it like 2 years ago. So this is supposed to be like a sunset, and it's like Gethsemane, and it's where like Jesus bled for our sins. And then this is the cross, and I like the way I kind of made it glow. That was an accident, but it worked out great. And then this is the part that isn't done yet. This is supposed to be the tomb and him being like, "There's footprints, right?" Because he rose, he's risen, and he meets the person in the garden. I forget who. Sorry, I'm horrible at like retelling biblical stories or like scriptural stories because I'm very bad at recalling names, and so I sound like I'm just saying whatever, but I don't mean to. But he meets that person in the garden outside the tomb, and they walk away together. You can see two steps of footprints. But I didn't finish the tomb, and I need to do that. I'm saving this for next Easter. Okay. I'm gonna save that one for later. Okay. So this one is, okay. So another thing I do quite a bit is I'll take the lyrics of songs and I'll write them down, or at least I'll write down a chunk of them, and then I will make them artistic in a way. Um, and so this one, I have more of them in my other book, but I have this one right here. And it's the lyrics to "Be Careful What You Wish For," and I can't remember the artist's name. I feel really bad about that. I feel like I should be able to say the artist's name. But it's, I'll do as much as I can without getting copyright problems, I think. And the doctor said to take this pill, you'll feel much better when you wake up numb and your brain's been severed. That song got very popular on YouTube and TikTok for a while. Okay, that is this. I'm like, I don't want to sing anymore because I don't want to have problems. But yeah, I like that song a lot. It's like a little dark, but it's honest and it's true and it touched me, and so I did that. I did the song. So yeah, I just realized this is inverted for you, and I feel bad about that. But, sorry. Okay. So, oh, and this one's a very similar one. This one's like supposed to be like a yin and yang style thing, and it's got like the Ryan Mac, like the Overwhelmed, like that song. And so in the background it has like the power symbols kind of become like a logo thing of mine. I draw it on a lot of things, and then there's like a little barbed wire stuff in the background. And it's the I get overwhelmed so easily, my anxiety creeps inside of me. It's that song, okay? And then I heard this different version on YouTube that like covers it over. So then he does I get overwhelmed, and then it says, so just don't get overwhelmed and you'll make it out. You'll be just fine. I promise you won't have to worry about a thing. And then I just wrote I love you at the end, because this is me replying to myself. Like, it's like, I'm not okay, and then it's like, you will be okay, I love you. Yeah, that's what this is, and I really like that one. It's really nice. Oh, okay, so this next one. This next one, I was on a date with someone. I was doing a group date with someone, with some homeschoolers. I'm homeschooled. I've told you that, guys, right before. I told you guys that. Okay, I'm homeschooled, and I was on a date with someone, and it was a double date, and he was like, I like art. We should do a Bob Ross video. Okay, I get it. Bob Ross is cool. I'm horrible at following instructions when it comes to painting. I'm bad at it. I mean, we're using acrylic paint on canvas, and I am horrible at acrylic paint, especially on canvas. And so I struggled so hard, and I'm not proud of this. Well, I'm a little proud. I'm not proud. I'm not proud. It's okay. It's okay, but I'm not proud of it. But it was a mountains, and there's a lot of problems with it, but I like some of it. I like the way my mountains look, even though that's not what mountains look like. Like, any landscape artist that's drawn painted mountains will look at them and be like, that's not what mountains look like. I am horrid at painting skies. Doesn't matter what medium. It doesn't even have to be paint. I can't skies. They're so difficult. And then, like, the water being like the sky, impossible. Impossible. I don't know. It was so difficult. I couldn't do that. Very frustrating. And the reflections were so difficult. I was so, I don't know. Very hard for me to do. Okay. Bleh. Bleh. Okay. Oh, and this one, I love it. I wanted to save it because I was hoping that more people would come on. Thank you, one person. You're cool. I swear, if it's a bot, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. If it's a bot, welcome. That's all I can say. So I made this with like watercolor, charcoal, and a little bit of acrylic paint. And this one I actually did from an Art for Kids Hub video. Don't judge me. I like Art for Kids Hub. They're cool, and I can advance their pictures to make it more difficult. And so, Art for Kids Hub, if you see this, you're cool. And I like you guys. And I use your stuff for gifts all the time. But this is one of the harder videos. So this one was their Dungeons and Dragons movie video. And so it's like a chest, right? And so I made this with like watercolor and pencil crayons. And then it opens up and it's like, it's a mimic, and it's like, I really like it. I think the teeth look heckin' sick, bro. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that glorious beauty. Oh, I might show this one again later if more people come on, because that looks cool. Like, you can't say that doesn't look cool. Even if you think you could do better, you still can't say it doesn't look cool. Oh, I shouldn't hum copyrighted music. I gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop doing that. Okay. Now, let's look at a really, really, really old sketchbook of mine. Like, really old. Like, this was when I was 10. I'm scared for my life. I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna show you this, and I'm gonna regret it. Like, what is this? Sorry, this is the first opening picture is this goofy guy. Okay, hold on. I'll find... Okay, so this is an unfinished picture of a person. That's all I gotta say about that one. Okay, so when I was a kid, I really liked Weird Al, and so I started writing down like lyrics to like a Weird Among Us parody I could do to like a Zombies song from Zombies 2, I think, from like on Disney. It's I don't know why, I just loved Weird Al so much. Also I drew like a weird logo of like the badger from like that's like the Hufflepuff house. I did that like freehand. I don't know what that was for. Um, oh, okay, I'm going to show you this. You can't judge me. I tried anime art for a little bit. I was horrid at it. And so this is a picture that I drew when I was very young. I'm sure I could do better now, even though I haven't touched anime in a very long time. But what is that? What is okay, first of all, her color palette is no. Like, what are all these bright colors? Second of all, her proportions are no. And she looks creepy. She's like a doll. I don't like that at all. No, I need to practice that more. Again, another weird Harry Potter, like it's like a raven. I don't know. I got the dimensions off. I don't know what that is. Again, this is a very old sketchbook, so don't judge me. Oh, this is a cutie. This is Charmander. Oh my gosh, look at him. He's such a baby. He's such a cute, chubby little. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is Jigglypuff. Look at that Jigglypuff. Look at him. It's so cute. Okay, and then this one. Okay, this is a bear. I drew this one at 3 in the morning on my bunk bed when I was like 10, and I don't know why. But I had a bear that looked almost exactly like this. This is a very good sketch of my bear. It's a white bear, and I called him Tibby. And I called him Tibby because I couldn't pronounce Teddy when I was a baby. And so his name was Tibby, and I slept with him forever, and I love him, and I don't know where he went, and he disappeared, and it still makes me sad. I'm not even kidding. I love Tibby. Love Tibby. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so this. Oh, look at me. I was in love once when I was little. When I was little, I had a crush. And I drew all the things that I love about him in a picture. Such a silly, silly thing for me to do. Oh, and then this is a random picture of just like a fancy box, I think. I don't even remember what this is. It looks like a fancy box to me. I don't know what that is. Hello, second person that's here. Hi, how you doing? Wonderful person. Thank you for coming. I'm showing my really, really, really old sketchbook from when I was 10. Okay. So this is another Easter picture. This was randomly when I was like, I think this was when I was like 11. I drew this in church because I got bored. Don't hate on me, okay? Sometimes sitting there for an hour and a half when you're like 11 is difficult. It's still sometimes a little difficult, okay? Okay, but look at that. Look at that. I wrote the Prince of Peace up there, and it's got the crown of thorns, and I think it's just really pretty. Okay? Oh, my goodness gracious. My goodness. My golly goodness. Okay, so I drew a picture of my dad while he was sleeping, and I don't know if I should show it or not, because maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I'm going to show it. It's not great. Wow. Wow. I'm not showing you that again. You've got a quick peek. That's all you're getting. But this is my favorite character from Highlanders. This little guy, I drew him right from like the picture, like right from the little figurine guy. Yeah. I forget his name. I think his name's Pop Fizz. Pop Fizz? Yeah, I like this part. What, like that? That's cool. That's a cool looking thing. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I'm actually proud of this. I still like this picture. That's a good picture. That's a banger picture. I did good on that one. Ah, look at this. Okay, so this is Shroom Boom from Skylanders. I got so addicted to Skylanders for a while, guys. Oh, look at that. And then this was supposed to be, Flame Slinger or whatever the heck his name is, but I couldn't get the, like, angle of, like, the bow, because I was drawing it like this, and I couldn't, like, get the fingers to look okay. So I gave up. My old phone case. I don't know why I drew that. Goofy. Ah! What are these? What are these? These horrible abominations. What are these? Oh, I don't even know what these are. I don't like them. I think that they're, oh. Oh, okay. I think they're lilies. Okay, so I had an art project. My mom's my art teacher. Because she has like I don't think she has an art degree, but she went to school for art, and I don't think she finished. but she teaches. She's got like a business and she teaches. And hello, second person. Hi, how you doing? And she teaches art. And so my mom teaches art. And this is, I think this was supposed to be a sketch for a picture. I was supposed to like make lilies into like fairies or something like that, or like little people. And they're scary and I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh! Okay, so I did this one upside down in my book, but this is Stealth Elf from Skylanders. I used to be really proud of this picture. I kind of am, except for the fact that, like, again, her proportions are not correct, and that kind of bothers me a lot. Oh, okay. Okay, these are both pictures I did, during church, I think. This one says Love the Lord, and it has lots of weird, like, loops and rings. Don't know why so many rings. So many rings. I don't know. It's pretty. I did it with, like, shiny watercolors. And it says, this one says unconditional love, and it's got like peace signs and like an infinity symbol, and I think that that heart's cute, and I want to redo that heart because I think that I could do a better job now. Um, what the heck? Okay, so, okay, so these are random sketches I drew when I was bored. There's a butterfly, there's a Canada flag. Probably shouldn't have put that on here. I'm Canadian. Not telling you where I'm from, though. Or, like, where. Canada, the country, though. Really cool heart though. Really cool heart though. Okay, and if any of y'all know where I am, do not out me. I do not out me. Don't do it. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if any of you have heard the internet sensation Trogdor. Look it up if you don't know it. But this was me jokingly drawing the video, like how he like gives you a tutorial on how to draw Trogdor. Um, okay, it's like first you got the legs, and the other legs, and you draw a S curve, and a second S curve, and a triangle, and you get the wing, and then you get the other wing, and then you got a beefy arm, and then he's a Trogdor. Yeah, it's cool. Look up Trogdor on YouTube. It's really funny. Okay. Um. Okay. So. Okay. So. I had a little bit of a relationship with someone a while ago. An old relationship. And I asked him to a dance, and I wrote this song. And it wasn't actually me writing a song. I think it was like a Taylor Swift song that I modified and like changed the words to like line it up with what I was saying to him. Yeah, I didn't really line up. It wasn't great. I kind of use this thing as like 50% diary, 50% art. So, you know. Um, oh, okay. So we got a CTR ring. Choose the right. Do good. And then we got a balloon. Look at that balloon. And we got a really bad picture of a plushie. I had a plushie cat, like an orange plushie cat. I think that was what that was supposed to be. Why does it got a line right here? That line's weird. I don't know why it has a line there. I think the I don't know. I think the berries may have given that to me, or maybe someone else. I don't know. Okay, and then I've got some unfinished like sketches of heads, because you know. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Okay, so there's a picture of someone, I don't know who. I pray that I will never know and that they will never see this. There's a picture of a side profile of someone and it's so bad. Oh, their chin and jawline are so massive. I don't know what this is. I swear I'm not that bad at drawing faces. Okay, I need to find my other sketchbook from when I was like 8. Because honestly, when I was 8, I actually drew a really good picture of my mom. I'll have to ask her if I'm allowed to show you guys a photo. But yeah. Oh, okay. So there's an art project that I had to do for school. I hope I hope this is okay for me to show on the internet. But I made this picture, um, of like indigenous cultures stuff. And so they just said, just go pick a bunch of like symbols and like imagery from the internet and then like make a picture. And so I did, and I actually think it's a really good looking picture, and it's just like 4 different symbols that I found on the internet. And I don't remember which groups they're from. These are from specific groups, and I should have written them down on the columns, and I didn't. That was probably a requirement too, and I didn't do it. But yeah, those are 4 different indigenous symbols. I don't remember what they are. I should look that up. I should look that up. This is a really weird perspective image of like a gym that I was in at one point. I don't remember why I was here or what I was doing, but I was just sitting on the tumble track and I just drew the place. And I think that honestly, this was like free-handed perspective, and I think that honestly it was pretty good. Like it could have been a lot better, but I think that it was pretty good. A random gumball machine, but it's all in green. I think that the challenge was I asked someone, I said, what should I draw? And then I looked at someone else and said, give me a color. And then I just had to do that thing in that color. So, yeah, I got that. Oh, this isn't me. But one of my friends gave me a little ghost. And I put him in my book. It's a cute ghost. I think it was, which I probably shouldn't say the name without asking. But, yeah. Oh, okay, so here's one. This one was, again, one of my weird, like, I'm hurting, so I'm gonna make art things. But I made this, and it's kind of hard to read. But it says, this is supposed to say love, like Love. And then this is supposed to be Pain. Pain. And so it's like love is pain, like that kind of thing. And I don't know what I was feeling at that moment and why I decided to make that. But I was feeling something. I don't know what that was. I wish I had like actually kept the diary during these times, because maybe I would know what I was writing. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so that's a really bad sketch of a person. Kind of horrifies me. I don't love that at all. Mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, so I got this thing. I am actually really good at this. Okay, so look at this. This is something I still do. I'll randomly make the Zen doodle art design things. And I do that a lot, and I actually really like doing that. And one of the things that I really like doing is I will do that on my body with like acrylic pens. I have a bunch of photos of them. I might put some of photos of what I can do on my arms on my WhatsApp channel. So if you guys want to join my WhatsApp channel, I will put that in another video or something. It's also on my YouTube channel like description thingy. Like you click on that and it's got a link. You will have to manually type it because the link didn't work, and I need to figure out why the link didn't actually link. So yeah, but you could probably copy and paste it or something, or take a picture of it and copy and paste it through the picture. I don't know exactly. But yeah, so that's basically all I got to show you for art today, because I don't have my new sketchbook or the really old sketchbook. I don't know where that one went either. But yeah, that's what I got. So we'll think of something else to do, because I don't think this stream was long enough. I like long streams. They're fun. And if you can't stick around for the whole thing, understandable. That's fine. That's okay. That's alright. It'll be chill. But I'll probably keep going for a little bit. Talking to myself. I'm just kidding. This is still one person. So let's draw something. Let's make some art right now. Let's make some art. What should I do? Okay. You should tell me. Okay, one person that's here, if you would like, and if you can, maybe try putting something in the chat. I want to see if I can read this, okay? If you're willing to be a... and put something in the chat, I'd love to see it, because then I'll know if it's working or not. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out what's going on with these. Can you put something in the chat? don't know if it's working or not. Here, I'll try putting up a poll. Okay, I'll put up a poll. Let's do this. I'm going to ask if the chat's working. Is the chat working? And then it's yes or no. Okay? There you go. An error occurred. Okay, never mind then. Whatever. I also have some like locks on my device, so I may not be able to actually use the chat. That might be a thing. I don't know. It may be a thing. Okay. Hello. I can actually see who you are now. DGEJT F2M. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but hello, and thank you for being the top fan and the only person here. Thanks. Okay, let's... Ooh, actually, there's one more thing I want to show you. I love this concept called trash art, which is where you just take random crap and you make art out of it. I'm not done this one, but I have a theater in my town, and I was starting to like make it as like a shadow box. I did mess up the psych. Don't judge me. I'll fix it later. Okay, so as you can see, the psych can actually lift up because, you know, psychs can move. If you know anything about theater, this is the proscenium. Okay, and then I've got really tiny little bumps that are supposed to be the uppers, but I don't have room for that because that technically goes this way, like this. And I might add those, but then I would also have to have curtains up here, and I'm planning on making this a full model at some point. I also have bobby pins in here because I'm going to hang curtains, and I'm going to put sets from shows I've actually been in, like little minis of sets I've actually been in inside them. And I also have this thing up here because this is going to be the back curtain. Yes, it's going to cover up the psych. I understand that. It's for the detail of it, not for the actual existence of it. So yeah, it's just like it's like a little shadow box, and I think that if I ever to make like an actual mini of it, it would be like really cool. So that's something cool you can do. That trash art's cool, and shadow box art is also cool. Have any of you seen? I'm gonna keep using plural terms, but have any of you seen like the style of art where like they'll put like something here and something here and something here, and then they'll all be at different distances, and they'll turn it till it like lines up and it'll make like a face or like a landscape? That art's also really cool. I want to do that at some point. That would be really, really fun. I think that would be super cool. Yeah. Okay, let's make some art. I need to get paper. I'm gonna use the good paper. It's only best for you, person. Ah. Whoa. Someone was using my paper. What? Someone that's really good perspective was using my paper. Probably someone in art class. Good for whoever made this. Whoever made this, come get your art and finish it because it looks cool. Okay. Okay, I need to get acrylic pens. Wait for me. Okay, let's get some acrylic pens. We like acrylic pens. They are phantasmerific. They are remarkulously phantasmerific. Okay. There we go. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Here we are. Pens. No, they're not the fancy pens. Sorry, I don't have fancy pens. And my mother won't let me touch hers. Yeah. For good reasons. I lose them. Okay. So, I'm going to see if I can adjust my camera so you guys can actually see what I'm doing and not see me, because why would you want to see me? Ooh, there we go. Here, let's see if I can pull this table. Let's get loud for a second, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe I can move this quietly. There we go. Okay, what should we draw? What should we draw? If you can access the chat, tell me what we should draw. What should we draw? What should we draw? No? Nothing? Okay. Well then. Let's pick something myself. Let's draw... Okay. Well, let's start. Okay. Let's start with... I'm going to draw your profile picture. Good person. I'm going to draw your profile picture, and then I'm going to make it cool looking. Okay? So, let's get... Should we freehand this? We might freehand this, because I might not have a pencil or a ruler or any goofy business around me right now. Okay. So that's a cool looking shade of purple. Yeah, this pen doesn't like me. Okay. Let's do your profile picture in the top corner, because you're cool, because you've been here for a while. There we go. Let's clean up the shape of it, because it's not exactly a very good circle right now. Okay. And let's do the D in the middle of your profile picture. D. Let's go. If you're in the chat and you can text in chat, if you've seen any musicals, you should tell me what your favorite one is. Because I love musicals, and I think that I want to know what my audience likes. Or, like, favorite show, or, like, favorite thing to do. Just give me a favorite something. Favorite food, favorite game, you should give me some. Give me favorite something. Okay? Here, let's go. Let's just fill this in, and then I'll put some designs on top. You're all I can think of every time you drink my little soda pop. I should stop singing copyrighted music. I love live streams, and I don't know why. I like watching live streams. Even when they're, like, boring and nothing's going on. I have no idea why, but it's like I get to have a conversation with someone. Like, not doing live streams. I like watching them. I mean, doing them's fun, too. I like this. This is cool. But, like, I don't know. It's cool. I like doing, I like watching live streams. Even when it's, like, an art live stream, and they're not really talking. They're just drawing. I like that. That's cool. Okay, let's see what this pen's gonna... Okay. Let's get this. Is just an outline. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I should probably pull this back a little bit. Just doing an outline. Gonna give this some definition. Definition. I've got a audition that's coming up soon, so you guys should, like, wish me luck. If you pray for me, but if not, just wish me luck. I don't need, but I would like to do well. Okay, let's do... I wish you could talk to me in the chat, because I would like you to tell me what your favorite color is, so I can add some of your favorite color to this. But sadly, either the chat is not working or you don't want to communicate, which is valid and fine and totally okay. So, until then, I'm going to start going off with other shades of purple, because I like purple, and I like that this is purple. Purple's cool. My little soda pop. I need to stop singing that. That's going to get me in trouble. I know I'm a small YouTuber and they probably won't notice, but still, probably shouldn't be doing that. I don't want to give people a reason to get mad at me. Y'all like K-pop Demon Hunters? You like that? I don't know. I got kind of addicted to the music. I haven't finished watching it, and I feel like a bad person for that. I need to get back on that. I want to finish it. It's a fun show. It's cool. I just totally, like, I got busy and I wasn't able to actually finish watching it, and I feel bad about it, but it's fine. I've heard all the music and I really like it, so. Add some texture lines. Some texture lines. Okie dokie. We're almost done. We're almost done your profile picture. Let's add a little. I want to add a little spice to the D, but I'm worried that I might wreck it. Here, let's add a little of this. Let's add, or no, we should do gold because you're an absolute queen or king or whatever for being here. There, now it's like royalty. Bam. Bam. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, there you are. That's for you. That's for you. Good sir. Good sir. That is for you. That is for you. Okay. Let's draw something else. Let's draw something else. What should we draw? Hold on one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to be done. I'll do another one of these soon. I think this was fun. Okay. Bye. I just gotta end this. Give me a second. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Bye-bye.